Well, what's going on, guys? We are here with another stream, another GTA stream. I'm probably going to finish at about 2, half 2 though, because I don't want to be streaming till too late, because lately I have been feeling it. So yeah, just going to be making sure I don't go too far tonight. So yeah, right, I'm just sorting out my stream settings anyway. And then we're going to get into it. Right, what's up, Max? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm just going to view the stream on my other phone, because I feel like it'd be better on there. There we go. Right, so I'm viewing the stream on my other phone. So I've got a Sony phone now, and a Samsung phone. I've got 2 phones now. One to use for like YouTube and all that stuff, but I use my other phone, you know, for texting and all that type of stuff. So I can't get my SIM card in it. It won't identify the SIM card in this new phone. Not sure why, but oh well. Varane announced today. Thoughts on Varane? Very happy with it. It's an unbelievable signing for Man United. I've signed in God knows how many times on career mode for Manchester United, so it's pretty much a dream come true. It's a dream signing, isn't it? It's something that I've done, you know, on career mode, hoping it'd be a reality, and that's what career mode is, isn't it? I mean, you're building the team of kind of your dreams, if you know what I mean. Like, you're buying players that you'd like United to buy in real life. So, and many times Varane was one of those players that I bought with Man United, and it's actually happening now. It's a reality. Varane is now a Manchester United player. So I'm extremely happy with it. And the fact we've got Jadon Sancho along with that, one of the most talented young players in the world, along with one of the best centre-backs in the world, we've got a team now. Those 2 players have helped a lot. We still do need, there's still a few little gaps in the team that we need to fill, but hopefully we can do that over the summer. But if we don't do it this summer, then definitely next summer we can have, maybe if we can sign a Haaland along with and then Diddy or something, that would be unbelievable. Then we would have like an unbelievable team. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But Varane and Sancho, what a transfer window straight like this summer, guys. It's been absolutely crazy. What's up, Kingman? Consecutive stream streak was ended last night. 25 to 30 days of daily streams, the streak is over. Yeah, the streak is over. Well, I've been feeling it recently. I did say a few nights ago that I felt a bit ill. I did have a bit of an illness, I think, for a few days. I was feeling weak. My stomach was feeling a bit weird, and I just wasn't up to it. So I was feeling it in my head as well. I just wasn't feeling right. When you can tell you're just feeling a bit a bit ill, a bit sick. I've not actually been sick or anything, but I was just feeling that way a little bit. So, you know, I kind of went along with streams, like doing the pool test streams and the music, while I was feeling that way. But yeah, I didn't. So last night I was like, nah, screw it. Let's just rest up, relax, and I did. And you know, I've been sleeping a bit earlier, and my sleeps have been really long. I don't know why. Maybe because my body's like trying to catch up with lost sleep in the last few weeks. I don't know, or maybe in general. So yeah, my body's up to something at the moment. My body's up to something. It's not like I'm not kind of waking up after 5-6 hours now like I used to. You know, I think my body's actually like doing something to sort this shit out. So yeah, so that's why I didn't stream last night. I just wasn't feeling it, and I was a bit too tired. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sit back, relax. You know, just watch some relaxing videos and go to sleep, and that's what I did. So yeah, I was streaming for a lot of consecutive days as well, which probably wasn't helping me, because I do like to have a day regardless during the week to just chill and do nothing and recharge, and that I haven't really been doing it. I'm a Liverpool fan. We're going to find it hard against your defence next year. Yeah, Maguire, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw. And we still got players behind that as well. We still got Lindelof as backup. You know, we still got Bailly as backup. We still got Tejas as backup. I mean, we've got a lot of depth now, especially at the back. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true. So it will depend on players like Sale, like Lingard and Pereira. We have to see what we can do. You know, if we was to sell Matic, Lingard, Pereira, maybe Dan James, then we should be able to fund a CDM. Fix that window capture for April port off stream, and the stream will be so smooth. Yeah, I mean, I think I probably don't need to zoom it in though. I think I could just leave it as it is, to be honest, because you know, it looked kind of good enough anyway, didn't it? When I'm just on the normal window, it just kind of looks more realistic. But then again, when I crop it, I guess it does look a little bit more professional. But at the same time, I think it's all right if I just leave it as normal, as long as I press F11 and it, you know, the address doesn't pop up at the top, the web address. So I think it'd be all right either way using the window capture. But obviously, I think I have to use display capture. Can I use window capture for FL Studio as well, or does it have to be display capture for that? I don't even know. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my outdoor stream earlier. That was very interesting. It was a complete accident though. Complete accident. Because as I've told you guys a few times that, you know, for about, I don't know how many, for a few months now, you know, when I've gone out, you know, when I've gone outdoors to go to like a supermarket or a shop or anywhere else, like out in public, when I'm, you know, kind of going outdoors, no matter where it is, if I'm going for a picnic or you know, going anywhere, you know, I've kind of had to do like a private live stream on my phone just in case some you know, some bullshit does happen. Do you remember the Arsenal on the cherry on top of those? Yes, I do. That was my dad. I can't believe it though, because I've been starting those streams quite a few times for a few months, and I always put it on unlisted. But I think because I was being spoken to, I forgot to put it on unlisted. So you guys just saw the whole thing, and then I was walking outside, and you guys could probably hear me walking while the stream is public. So I was thinking as I was walking towards the supermarket, as I was on my way to the supermarket, I was thinking, shit, did I put it on unlisted? I might have forgot. So I took the phone out of the pocket to make sure, and then I see everybody's comments. I was like, oh no, so I just started laughing. I actually fucking accidentally went live, so I ended the stream. And then started another one, another private one. I started another private one and then carried on walking for about another 4 or 5 minutes. And then I was like, oh fuck it, you know what? Now that I've seen everybody's comments, I may as well just do a public one. You know, and just chat to them while I'm out. So yeah, I just started a public one. And you guys saw it. It kept on cutting out though, didn't it? The signal kept on going. But I kept on trying to get it back. So you guys got a glimpse of me in the supermarket today, which was a complete accident. It was not meant to happen, but it happened. All because of an accident. None of that would have happened, guys, if I actually put it on unlisted. None of that would have happened. You know, I'd have just went there on my own, come back on my own. I wouldn't have known. But because of that accident, I thought I may as well go live. Right. Let's land on the mystery. No, it's not going to land on it. Closing. Fuck's sake. So yeah, anyway, Kingman, that was my dad that said that. Obviously didn't know I was live or anything. And I was looking for that when I was in the store in there as well, but there wasn't any there, so I had to get someone else. What's up, Tyler? I finished Gold 2 for the first time at the weekend. Nice. Hopefully get some decent player picks with it. What's up, Cole? Butterfly effect. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of what it was. Just happened out of nowhere. Complete accident. You probably saw it. We've been to that store, both of us at the same time, plenty of times. All the mill deals and that we used to get. I don't know if they still do those chicken and bacon wraps. I think they've kind of changed the wraps now. Right, I'm going to bank my cash. God, that scream. What is it? What's going on there? Oh, what's that star next to his name? I don't know what that means. MG8. Three characters in his name. Just NG8. Now if we watch either Hulk or Godzilla. I remember the World at War. Remember the World at War? I really enjoyed that. Just kind of sitting, chilling, like trying to get like the highest level on the World at War zombies. Did you get the hot cross buns, the nice ones with the cherry on top? No, no, I didn't. There wasn't any there. I had to get something else instead. Some of the shelves are really empty. Not really empty, some of the shelves were just empty, sorry. Did any of you guys hear it when I had the phone in my pocket and I was walking past this family. That is a new channel name. I was walking past this family. I was in the cereal section to get some cereal and some stuff for myself. And that's in the same section as the frozen section, like where you get like ice creams and stuff, like Ben and Jerry's and all that. And I walked past this family. I think it was like a woman and a little kid and a girl. I think she was about my age. And I walked past them, and the girl was, you know, getting something out of the freezer, and then she dropped something out of the freezer, and then the kid goes, "Uh-oh," and then said something else. I forgot what it was. Yeah, he went, "Uh-oh, nice one, nice one, nice one," to that girl. I think it must have been his sister. And I walked past the whole thing, and you guys must have fucking heard it. So, about a minute after I pulled the phone out, I was like, "Did you guys hear that?" Some of you guys might have thought that I ended up dropping something and the kid was saying that, but no, I just walked past someone that ended up dropping something. I don't know what they dropped, I didn't look, but... You know, did you hear that, guys? Nice one. Yeah. Did you hear him say nice one? It might have cut out the nice one bit, but I definitely know you heard the uh-oh bit because I watched that bit back. Alright, so do you guys want me to appear online, or do you just fancy watching? Just me playing on my own. There's a random comment there. GTA 4. It's a shame this is the downgraded version of the Comet. When you upgrade it at Benny's, it kind of looks like the other one. Oh, I think I need to go here anyway. Let me get rid of the wanted quick. Have I ever been in this car park before? Don't think I have. Watching night just off 12-hour shift. Jesus, God, you must be shattered after that. I still want to buy that, but I don't think it's any good.
Is there something in particular you're looking for?
I mean, I've got everything else. Apart from that. And that. So I think those are the only two weapons I don't have. Right, I'm going to get into a playlist, a random one. I would do my own one, but I'll leave that for now. I did a face-to-face the other night and I got so unlucky in it. I didn't bookmark it because it was kind of too much. Got in and went straight to the sofa. I know that feeling. Not after a 12-hour shift, but in general. Like, even when you come back from, you know, say like college or something, sometimes you feel like that. Like after waking up quite early and then finishing the day, and then you come back, you're just like, oh fucking hell, I just want to chill. The live stream came up and I was very confused. Yeah, I was as well. As I pulled the phone out and I see everybody's comments, I was just like, what the fuck, I can't believe I've just done this. I think that's the first time I've ever accidentally gone live on the channel. I don't think that's ever happened before. That's like the first ever time. I was walking for how long? About 5 minutes? You guys must have wondered what that sound was. Like the phone was in my pocket. Title was the date. It's a nice feeling to get from a long shift, yeah. I can imagine what it must be like after a really long one. But yeah, it was a really strange one though. I can't believe what I did earlier. It was dodgy. And then it started raining as well. I checked the weather and online it said it wasn't going to rain.
Listen, this is Tony Prince.
And then as I come out of the supermarket, it was pissing down. It didn't look too bad on stream, but in real life it was a lot worse than sorry, I can't even talk. It was a lot worse than what it looked. Like I couldn't really, like, because the rain was kind of getting in my eyes a bit. I was kind of clenching my eyebrows a tiny bit. Tensing my eyebrows a little bit. I don't even know the right term. Doing UFC stream today, got 120 views first stream in a long time. That's very nice, Keaton. It's very nice. Definitely just keep going with it. Definitely keep going. That's more than what I used to get when I started as well. Like GTA streams I used to do back in like 2017, like when I first got the PS4, I'd probably have about 20 views. Same thing with FIFA, but that would have like 50 views or something like that. And then eventually, the more you do it, the more it kind of goes up and up and up. It's a weird one though. I feel like FUT Champions is just a strange one. I feel like a lot of people could do well with it, I guess, if you do it correctly. Because it's such like a known game mode for people to get entertained by, with all the rage and the bullshit in the game. I think with me I was just kind of lucky. I think it was more FUT Champions, probably more FUT Champions than me. Because if FUT Champions wasn't such an easy game mode, then it wouldn't cause such funny reactions for you guys to witness. So I was probably kind of lucky on my part. No, because if I look, if you was to go on like my most popular streams with the highest views, it's got FUT Champions written all over it. Like most of it is just FUT Champions, FUT Champions. If you go through those videos, FUT Champions Weekend League, FUT Champions Weekend League, FUT Champions Weekend League. That's what the channel is pretty much. It's just a FUT Champions channel. That's all it is. This is an interesting race. There's only 4 people in it. I knew that would happen. I didn't know where I was there. I mean, guys, if all the hours that I put in on the FUT Champions streams, if I put those same amount of hours on GTA streams, then my channel would not be what it is now, at all. Like, I wouldn't have anywhere near the same amount of subscribers or anything. It wouldn't be the same. God, this race looks pretty cool, to be honest. Oh, he's got a comment as well. We've both got the same comment, that's cool. There's always one in there. Less lights too, yeah, less everything really. Less everything. Which is quite sad, but that's the reality. I had to roll with it for years. I was like, right, well that's what's working on the channel, I've got to keep on doing it. Hated it with a rage, but I didn't hate it 100%. I mean, you guys see me enjoy myself in FUT Champions plenty of times. But when the AIDS was going against me and all the bullshit was happening in the game, that obviously nobody enjoys that, nobody does. The biggest streamers even find it hard to deal with that shit. Yeah, I always like, you know, I had trouble kind of dealing with that reality as well though, because I was always thinking to myself, well, you know, I love doing the streaming and everything like that, but the only thing that's keeping that going in the best way, in the biggest way, is doing a game is by playing a game mode that I hate playing. And I just kind of had to deal with it, even though I didn't want to do it. What the hell? Did you see what he just did? He was looking at me like this. He was looking behind, doing that, and then crashed into the wall. Oh my god. Castro and Pieface. What's up, Sebastian? Castro and Pieface take it too seriously. Yeah, at the same time though, I mean, they are massive streamers from it, aren't they? So that's what they do for a living. So I guess that is their kind of serious time, and it's kind of my serious time as well when you think of it, because even though I'm not like doing it for a living, I'm still earning money from it, and it is quite a big thing that's going on in my life. So it was a kind of a serious thing for me, and I did take it seriously. I think every kind of FUT Champions player takes it somewhat seriously when they're playing the game, so they don't want to lose. Yeah, I see some of Pieface's rages and Castro's rages, but they the big streamers do the same thing though. They don't like playing FUT Champions, it pisses them off, but they realise that's what's giving them the life they have and earning them the money they earn, so they just kind of accept it and just and put themselves through it like I did. But in the end I've just kind of had enough. I've kind of had enough of it. Can't stand the rage, it's too unhealthy. But I'm not joking guys, I actually have a few grey hairs now on the side of my head. Like, I think I have a few little grey hairs on the left side and a few little grey hairs on the right side. Only about one or two each side, like 1 or 2 or 3. But I think that's because of FUT Champions. It's actually given me like a few little grey hairs. I don't think I would have had that if I didn't play FUT Champions in that time, all that rage that I went through. Like all that stress playing the game, it's actually giving me a few little grey hairs. They're hardly noticeable. They're not noticeable. When I actually get my hair cut, they're not noticeable at all, but when my hair grows out a bit, you can actually see like a few little grey hairs there. Not many. That's what it's done to me, and I don't think I could carry on doing it. That's what EA do to you. Oh yeah, no, that's a fact. It's what it's doing to everyone. It's what it's doing to everyone. You've seen Punkzilla, he's got loads of grey hairs on his head. Well, on his head. He's got loads of grey hairs amongst his, you know, whole head of hair. You know, he's got black hair, hasn't he? But I've seen it in some of his photos, like loads of greys. And I've seen how much he's raged at FIFA over the last, say, 3 or 4 years. FUT Champions. Like, it genuinely sends people grey. It actually does. It's fucking that bad. Like, don't play it, honestly. Don't play it. It's so unhealthy for you. It's the most rage-inducing thing you'll ever play, and it will fuck up your body. Like to the point where it actually fucking makes you go a bit grey. And I've fucking got some of those greys. Not many, but a few. And I don't think I would have had them otherwise. My face is actually an alright lad though. Oh yeah, he is, yeah. Of course he is. Most streamers are completely fine off stream. They rage like crazy on stream, but when they're in like a chilled, relaxed environment, most of them are completely alright. Some of them can be a bit fucking... some of them can be a bit of an arsehole. Some of them can be a bit shit, but you know, most of them are completely alright. I think Pieface is completely fine. Nick 2018, Apentez, they're all top guys, aren't they? I think most of them are, really. You know, and Run the Foot Market. I like Run the Foot Market. I think he's you can tell he'll be, you know, you can tell he's a top guy, nice guy. Well, the Foot Market is one of my favourite streamers, to be honest. Like he's not like, I mean, well, most streamers are the same, really. But you know, obviously, on the Foot Market, he's just kind of straight to it, isn't he? He doesn't actually. He's kind of straight to the point. Just kind of says how he feels. He doesn't kind of fake shit. He doesn't like EA either. He said that many times. He's vocal about it. He's a big streamer. He earns a living from streaming, but he's more than happy to not have a relationship with EA because he knows some of the bullshit that they put out there, and he doesn't really want to be part of it. So he's a real one, 100%. But I'm not saying that the other streamers aren't real ones either. A lot of them are, but some of them aren't, which is the reality. You get it in all walks of life. That Italian streamer's got grey hair all over that. What do you mean, Maseo? The one that's featured in a few of my Rage compilations. Don't tell me he's gone fully grey now. God, if he has, then that's no surprise, but still, that goes to show what FUT Champions is doing to people, if that's the case. Keep joining the same races. I'm gonna have a look at his channel now, actually. That Italian guy. There's another Italian rager that I used to watch every so often, but I forgot his name. I think he dyed his hair grey. That Maseo. God, he's got over 1 million subs now, Jesus. I'm not sure if he still plays FUT Champions anymore. Surely he's dyed that hair. Surely he's dyed it. That can't be his natural hair now. Yeah, he's got his roots there. He's dyed his hair grey. That's not real grey. Because I see his brown roots. Yeah, he's not naturally grey. He's probably dyed it grey for a laugh. Because of how much he rages. It was only about 6 months ago he had normal brown hair, so yeah, he's definitely dyed the hair, definitely dyed it. I just had to look at that. It's sort of grey and white. Yeah, he's yeah. If it was natural, then that'd be a massive concern. But you can tell he's done it for a laugh. He's grown so much, hasn't he, on his channel? He only had like, I think he had about 500k subs last time I checked his channel. Now he's on 1 million already. Holy fuck. He rages like fucking crazy. He's the most psychotic rager I've ever seen. I'm not joking. He goes absolutely apeshit, doesn't he? You can't even understand what he says either. I'd love to understand it. It'd be interesting to see what it'd be like if he actually spoke English when he raged. No, I remember that. I'm doing it. Italian people are outrageous. Yeah, I mean, when you see rage compilations, it's usually the foreign ones that are worse than the English ones. But I saw that German guy, he went nuts, didn't he? I showed it on stream once. He went absolutely fucking... Oh, but I can't like imagine how loud he must have shouted. It was louder than my fucking sick of it shout. Way louder. I think Italians and Germans rage badly on FIFA. It seems, anyway. I'm not gonna generalise it though, because everybody's different. But from what I have seen on rage compilations from some of the Italian streamers and some of the German streamers, they have been a lot more intense than some of the English talking streamers. From what I've seen, anyway. But some of them go nuts. Makes you realise the widespread kind of player base on FIFA though, doesn't it? Like, see, like, when I think of my own rages, you know, in my own room, you know, playing FUT Champions on my own, I'm forgetting that the rest of the world is doing exactly the same thing. And I'm not talking about everybody in the world, obviously, but, you know, people in different areas of the world are in exactly the same boat. You know, playing the exact same game, getting the exact same bullshit, and raging in the exact same way, if not worse. So I'm raging in my own room, and then the exact same second there could be some random guy in Italy, Milan or wherever it is, or some guy in Munich or Berlin or whichever place in Germany in a room doing the exact same thing as me, you know, on stream as well. So just makes you realise, you know, from what I've been through in the last 3 or 4 years playing FUT Champions, all the bullshit I've had, you know, there are people that have probably gone through the exact same things that I have, you know, in different countries and in loads of different parts of the world. So it definitely puts in perspective when I watch some of those compilations, because it makes me kind of realise, you know, I'm not the only person that's doing this. Obviously, there's people all over the world in kind of in that same boat. But you do feel alone when you kind of do it, because you're just kind of on your own in a room on camera, you know, and everyone's watching your stream. You forget about the outside world doing you know, the exact same thing as you. You kind of forget about it because you're so focused on what you're doing. You forget about the surroundings, like in terms of the whole world. It's really interesting when you think of it that way. Can't seem to join something. What's that? Suppliers. I'm not going to do anything to it. I think I might just do a mission if I can't join any playlists. I think I just had an invite to play darts, but I can't be bothered for that. Oh my god, what's that name? Oh, Jesus. Lauren Ramsey. And something Lucas. Karuma versus Shotgun. So what we got to do is shoot it as many times as possible to blow it up. Oh, hang on a minute, we've got anything here. God, I've gone on my weapon wheel, but completely forgetting about... Oh, nice. Why not? Just give myself a death, but okay. It's so weird to watch you outside. Yeah, it's weird to stream outside. I've never done it before. I mean, I've done a video outdoors before. That's all, not like a live stream. I've been kicked from the mission. Oh, great. Well, that went on forever, didn't it? I'm gonna do some missions instead because I'm not finding random playlists that I can't join. I ain't done that in a while. By the way, when I was on stream earlier on outside, I looked back a few times when I was on camera. I was looking kind of behind me. Some of you guys must have been wondering why I was doing that. The reason why I was doing that is because I was actually I was actually crossing the road there. You know, I'm kind of on the, I think it's a dual carriageway. I think it's that. And there's a turning towards something. There's a few turnings on that road, so I was kind of looking back to make sure there wasn't a car turning in. That's the reason why, just in case anybody was wondering. Might look like I was looking back for no reason, but I wasn't. Just making sure that there were no cars there as I was crossing. Oh, hang on a minute, this is the wrong car for the job. I could actually just use my buzzard. I like doing this mission in a car though. Alright, so what I'm going to do is kind of fly away and then park or land somewhere and then get my Kuruma.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, sir.
Love this helicopter. Originates from the Ballad of Gay Tony, doesn't it? Of the GTA 4 helicopter. I've always been kind of fascinated by this place down here, by the way. It's like a music festival place, isn't it? Or something? It's like a stage there. Have any of you guys ever had been on a stage and then get a tiny bit of stage fright? I remember when, like, my first time going on a stage when I played county darts, and it was in Middlesex, and you know, I played for my county at a youth level, and you know, it wasn't like a place like this or anything. It was just like a big hall and there's a stage and they're finally calling up your name, like doing little entrances, you know, and like from Essex, and then like they call my name, like Gareth, and then my surname, not reveal my surname. I think FL Studios revealed my surname a few times when I've gone on there, but because when I bought it. But yeah, they call your name and then you got to like walk up the stairs and everything, and then you got to like start throwing the darts. I remember that game. I didn't play very well, but I won. I won 2-1. Just got to like throw the darts there and kind of walk back when you're on stage. It feels strange when you throw darts on stage because you feel like you're higher up. You're higher than everyone, if you know what I mean. Like when you play darts in a normal place, like in a pub or a club, you're just ground level and you're at the same level as everyone. But on stage, like kind of everyone's down there, and it just kind of feels weird. It feels different. It takes a bit of getting used to. Said your last name took my purpose studio. Yeah, I know. I fucked up with that, haven't I? Fucked up with that. Because I need to make sure when I start a stream, I need to make sure I start FL Studio first so it doesn't express my last name. It's not a big deal though, but still, I don't like revealing everything about me. But yeah, it's interesting though. It's definitely interesting places like this. But yeah, I was really nervous when that happened, guys. I remember feeling quite, you know, a little bit sick that first day, like knowing I'm going to be on stage. You kind of, and the county days used to go on for so long as well. Just kind of practicing, just throwing darts all day on the practice boards. And then when it's your actual time to go on stage, you're just kind of shitting it. But yeah, I only played 3 games of county. I lost 2 of them, which sucked, but I won the first one. I was nervous all 3 times, like very nervous. Must have been, I was only about 14 though at the time. It was like a massive situation for me at the time. Now I wouldn't really give a shit if I was playing on stage. Cause I'm a bit older and wiser. You're just like, you know, what's there to be scared of? You're just playing on stage in front of people. It's not like fucking, not like anything bad's gonna happen. Like you can still anyone can still get a bit of nerves before stuff like that, but I think the older you get, kind of the wiser you get and you adapt to more situations. You just don't kind of, it's not like, you don't have that kind of childish mindset towards it. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna be stage, oh my god, I'm gonna be, and you just start going mad over little things.
I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
Usually another one, isn't there? Maybe not. Oh, it's all gone. It's called the Vinewood Bowl. Huh. See, I never knew what that was. Right, we got there in the end. Because I have two different chargers now, I was confused about which one to use. Got one that fits another phone and then one that fits my Samsung. Not cut. Can't see him there. I thought there was another one there. WWE trying to re-sign Braun Strowman. Good, I hope it happens. He shouldn't have left. Shouldn't have left. Too much to offer. I think it was down to his personal decision though, rather than the company. Because he did have good spots. He did have good spots in the company. Like, there were some times where he wasn't being utilised much, but you know, he had a good match at Mania with Shane McMahon. He competed for the world title at Backlash, I think. And then, yeah, and then 2 weeks later he was gone. So, you know, it wasn't as if he was doing nothing. He was on the main parts of the show. But, yeah, I did watch his documentary though. I watched his whole documentary and, you know, how he was feeling about, you know, the company. I mean, he loves it and everything like that, but, you know, it's a massive grind for him, and he was just kind of losing a lot of sleep because of how, like, how much you have to do. You just don't get time to rest. Like, it was really kind of fucks everyone up that does it. So he, you know, he said plenty of times in that documentary that he was thinking of just kind of, you know, because he's losing a lot of sleep, he's just thinking about just kind of stopping it, so he can kind of feel better in himself instead of, you know, being on the road all the time. Because you have to move from city to city to city, like, almost every day. Constantly driving to the next city, going to the next hotel, working out, dieting, and then going in the ring that night, completely busting your ass and taking bumps and hurting yourself. Like, it's really tough. Taking humongous slams and constantly making sure you're in shape. So yeah, there are plenty, and obviously not getting sleep either, because, you know, you don't get much time to do much. Because by the time you finish one show, you've got to drive all the way to the next city. So and that could take plenty of, like, quite a few hours, so you won't sleep much. So I remember watching that, and he was saying that he was, as I said, thinking about Thinking about stopping it. So that must have been what it was. They sleep on the plane 100%. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not always the plane, is it? Sometimes they drive. There's not always a plane that... I don't think the wrestlers get, unless you're on a tour bus, I don't think you get... I don't think you get planned travel, you have to do it yourself. That's why sometimes you get groups of them that do it. They'll go in groups and travel together. But I've heard from a lot of them that it's not fucking easy what they do. Can grind you down massively. Yeah, he did leave. He left a while back. He must have been about... Well, it wasn't too long ago. It was only about two or 3 months ago. At least he's had a bit of a break anyway. How are you today? Not too bad, thanks, Benjamin. I think I'll do one more mission after this, then end the stream. Hopefully you're doing good yourself. I was watching a bit of True Gamers Fortnite stream yesterday, and I don't know what happened, but I came across it. I had it kind of in the background as I was doing something else. Because I like watching some of his Fortnite stuff every so often. Not all the time, but every so often. And out of nowhere he went, "That's disgusting language, Benji. That's disgusting language." And he timed you out or something like that. Oh, what did you say? I'm just curious, because I didn't see what you said. He's probably just messing around, wasn't he? Do mission, Base Invaders. Alright, I'll have a look at that. Is it on here? No. Alright, I'll quit. I'll manually choose it. That's a roast dinner. What, does that piss him off or something? I don't know. This is just a joke between you guys in the stream. See, I didn't know whether he's being serious or messing around with you. But he actually timed you out. I remember watching it, I was like, what the hell's going on there? I don't watch all his streams, but sometimes if I see him on Fortnite or FUT Champions, I'll just have it on, and yeah, I just went on it and then saw what happened. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good thing then. I thought for a second he was like seriously pissed off with you and you like said something to him. I was like, oh my god, what's happened there? Oh, so it is a joke then. That's good to hear. I'll tell you what guys, career mode on FIFA 22 for me is going to be really interesting. I can use Varane and Sancho without even having to buy him. That's going to be weird. Imagine playing a career mode, guys, of Man United. You don't even have to buy a Varane. You don't even have to buy a Sancho. Makes no sense, does it? Usually every year in career mode I have to buy someone that I want United to buy. Now, don't even have to do it. I think that's the first ever time I've ever had that. Because United have actually gone ahead and done the real life business instead of fucking not doing it. Base Invaders. Oh, I've done that before actually. Oh no, I'm not good at this. This is a tough one. I remember this. I'm going to struggle with that. You've got like the whole army after you. And you've got to somehow fly away when they're locking on their targets. Locking their targets onto you. That's tough, I remember it. Hopefully Korean can be good and always more of a team guy. Yeah, I mean, like, I think career mode has always been good. It gives you what you need, you know, because at the end of the day, when you do career mode, at the end of the day, what do you want to do? You want to do real life type seasons, don't you? You want to get into the Premier League. You want to get stuck into the leagues you want to play in, Bundesliga, La Liga. Even if you wanted to play MLS, it's there. Like all the leagues you want to do are there. And the cups and everything like that, internationals, you've got the World Cup, you've got the Euros, you know, you've got Copa America if you're a team in South America. Like all the tournaments you want to do are there. So I think that's class. I love it. And obviously all the transfers, all the players you want to buy are there. It's fantastic fun. But I think the only thing that's missing on it is online career mode. I think if you can do some online games when you do career mode, say when, I'd say not all of it has to be online, but like, you know, like say if you come up against a big team, you know, so I think in every game you play, if you are in an online career mode, if you can find an opponent that uses the team that you are playing against, say you come up against Liverpool, it's likely that a lot of people are going to be using Liverpool in career mode, so you come up against Liverpool team. But the problem is, guys, I mean, it's the transfers, isn't it? That's the confusing thing with online career mode. Like, now I think of it, it's the transfers, because when you come up against the Liverpool team, you're actually not coming up against the transferred, the Liverpool team that are in your save, if you know what I mean. So I guess it will be quite confusing. They'll have to find a way of working that out, won't they? I don't know how they'll do that though, Kingman online career mode. I mean, like, if in your save you've got, say, Harry Kane that's gone to Liverpool, Harry Kane and Mbappe that are at Liverpool, and they are the strike partnership in your save for Liverpool, but then you come up against an online Liverpool team, they're not going to have Kane and Mbappe, are they? They're probably going to sign somebody else. So how would they work that out? Bit of an odd one. That surely there's some sort of solution for that. Unless online career mode is only based on, you know, the real life teams that you have and not a transferred team. Maybe transferred career modes are probably only going to be offline, and then the online career modes, sorry I'm yawning, the online career modes will be based on the real life teams. I'm guessing that's how it's going to be. Do create content and get members and mods, you know, career mode is getting stale. Yeah, I know. How would I get the members and mods by doing that though? Online career mode with your friends in the same save. Both need to be online. Oh, you can't play with random people on it then. Wonder if Blackburn can promote in real life. Yeah, I'm not even sure, Benjamin. I don't know the shape of their team or anything right now, to be honest. I do miss them in the Premier League though. That's actually a shame about not playing random people in career mode. I kind of... I'm not as sold on the idea now. I always thought, you know, of the online career mode idea that, you know, you can play online as if you are playing FIFA online. There's got to be a way. I think the real life career mode team, there should be like a real life only one, real life transfer only career mode. That'd be perfect. You'll be able to do online games against random people all the time then. So if you get to the Champions League final against Barcelona, it's the real life Barcelona team, so it's like an online seasons game in the Champions League final. I mean, wouldn't that be pretty cool? But then again, it would have to be the Champions League final against Barcelona that are playing a Champions League final against Man United. I mean, what's the chances in that? It would be... It's quite a strange one, but then again, it could be likely. Could be. It's quite confusing when you think of it. I think it'd be quite rage-inducing as well, wouldn't it? Playing a Champions League online final. And then you get a ton of aids to lose or something. That'd be really rage-inducing, to be fair. That just had a knock on the door. It's not because I'm being loud or anything, it's something else. Something else I've got to do. Oh god, babe. Won't work. Yeah, I don't think it'll work, but it's too unlikely, isn't it? I mean, FA Cup final. So if you have an FA Cup final against, say, Cardiff City in the career mode, you've got to come up against someone playing in a Cardiff City career mode against Man United in the FA Cup final, just to get an online game. It's just not normal, is it really? Won't happen. I guess that's why it will have to be half and half. You know, you can search for the online game and maybe get one, but what would be the point then if it's half and half though? Probably too far, that. I was trying to get them with a grenade launcher from far, but that was not going to be easy. Right, that would do me for the night. Probably. Oh no, actually, I'll probably leave the blackjack. What do you think on United signing Varane? I'm over the moon with it. I couldn't be any happier about that. I'm so happy about it. So happy. I remember signing Varane on career mode in, like back in FIFA 14. That's how long it's been since I've actually been signing him on FIFA. 7 years on, we've actually gone ahead and done it. GG. Oh, it's a simple enough mission really, isn't it? Wish I could have done something a bit better, but we couldn't find a good playlist. But if I can't find a good playlist, I'm more than happy to do chill missions, which are easy to do. Oh, thanks. Bit of road rage. Oh shit, I'm in passive mode. Ah. Couldn't punch his window. I've seen some, I watched a road rage video the other day, and there's some YouTuber called Ashley Neal, who's you know, he kind of does videos on like road incidents and kind of, you know, how these things happen and what you can do to avoid it, and how you can like sort out the situations and stuff. And there was a video on it where some scummy car just kind of cut up someone on the roundabout and got in front of him, and because of that, the guy beeped at him or something like that. Beeped at the cunts in the car. There's about 4 of them, and they got out and started kicking his car. Like, fucking so scummy, innit? Like, you kick someone's car just because he beeps at you. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then the guy ran, like the guy that was standing, one of the other guys that was standing in front that was going to join in, you know, the guy in the car just kind of driven off because he was so scared, so he ended up almost running someone over in the process. But he didn't get in any trouble for it because it's self-defense. Like, he was in like a really, he was in a lot of fear at that moment, so he had to drive. So the police didn't get him in trouble because of extenuating circumstances. But it's amazing, isn't it? Like, some of the pricks you see on the road just because, like, you beep at them. Oh, you've actually seen that, Kingman? Oh my god. I think it's quite a popular video, actually. Yeah, he tried to grab the window wiper. What a fucking scumbag that guy was. Like, who the fuck is that guy? Absolute idiot. Like, he comes out to join his mate. He probably would kick the car as well. Fucking scumbags, those guys who come out of the car that done that. Who does that? Absolute idiots. The guy done the right thing, the guy in the car. Done the right thing. The guy, imagine getting your car kicked. You just gotta fucking drive. You just gotta drive. Yeah, he tried grabbing the window wiper, he tried pulling it off or something like that. Fucking people like that are just, I can't stand people like that. Just scumbags. Like you can see, like you can tell what type of people they are. Like just by the actions in the car as well. Is that a typical pimped up car? Such bullshit, innit? But what the guy was trying to say in that video as well though was, you know, don't try and fight for your place on the road. If there's some idiot that comes along and tries taking it, just let them have it because it's not worth it. That is the best attitude to take, because if you just let them have it, that situation wouldn't have happened, would it? Like, whereas, you know, you're getting pissed off at them for being, even though you have every right to be annoyed at them because they're being idiots and being dangerous on the road, just let it be, because as soon as you react to it, you don't know who you could come across on the road, and those types of people you could come across and they end up fucking kicking your car just because of that. So yeah. So yeah, he talks a lot of sense, that Ashley Nil guy. Like, if I start driving, I'll not watch all of his videos, but I'll watch quite a few of them just to, you know, so if you do ever come across those types of situations, you kind of have that rough idea of how to act when you're in the middle of it. But yeah. I think there's another road rage video you'd be interested in, Kimbo. I'll put it in the chat actually. Some fucking guy with like pierced eyebrows went nuts at someone. He was a bit of a douche as well. I'll try and find it. Yeah, exactly, Kingman. I think that's it. Just double check that it's the right one. Yeah. I think you'll find that funny, Kingman. The guy was definitely acting like an arsehole. But yeah, I'm going to stream now, so thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'm going to head off, get some sleep, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Not sure what I'll be doing tomorrow on stream, and yeah, I'm going to try and stick to one stream per night though. I don't think I'm going to be doing two. Like, if I do Paul, I don't think I'm going to do GTA afterwards. Just stick to one, because when I've been doing two streams, it's kind of been knackering me out, like at nights anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching, because I've obviously been staying up later than what I should, like while doing it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with whatever stream I do. So yeah, good night, and I'll see you soon.